Good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Wells here again with my research assistant, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. What article do we have today, huh? This was a good study. I know you've probably seen some of my stuff on ultra-processed foods. We know the trend that Kevin Hall has established at the NIH with ultra-processed foods and how they contribute to obesity, as well as other major chronic diseases. So this new research update today is a good one. It's on the short-term effects of high-protein, lower carbohydrate, ultra-processed foods on human energy balance. In other words, these researchers wanted to see, we're going to feed these people a diet of almost 85% of ultra-processed food, but if that ultra-processed food has a little bit more protein in it, does it impact the overall calories consumed? So what they did is they basically took about 20 subjects, put them in an ward, basically like an inpatient sort of study, not fun. They did a 2-week randomized crossover trial, and what they looked at is can we feed these individuals also ultra processed foods, and if we do that, is there a difference between their overall calorie consumption? And interestingly, what they found out was that when they were able to give individuals a diet that had about 3.3 grams per kilogram of protein versus 1.5 grams per kilogram of protein, they ate about 500 kilocalories less. That's significant because over a week, that's 1 pound of fat, right? So interestingly, what they also saw was ghrelin was decreased in those that ate the higher protein ultra processed food diet. Meanwhile, peptide YY, which is a new compound that has been researched and has an impact on dietary consumption, particularly of certain foods, was upregulated. So we've seen that even though the diet may have been ultra processed, having that higher protein intake helped modulate hormonal regulators that basically improve satiety, and we saw that in the data overall with people eating almost 500 calories less per day of that ultra processed food. At the end of the study, when they looked at how much ultra processed food was consumed, those that were eating the lower protein consumed a significantly more amount of food. So at the end of the day, we don't want people eating ultra processed food ideally. It's a tough category for us as physical therapists and healthcare providers to sort of educate our clients as what does that look like? What is an ultra processed food? Well, at the end of the day, if they are going to eat ultra processed food, obviously trying to bias them to eat foods that have maybe higher protein and or foods that have higher fiber as well, which usually most ultra processed foods don't have a lot of fiber. That's going to be more beneficial for them in the long run because they're going to eat less calories and possibly have at least some nutrients in them that's beneficial. Anyhow, we have more information on ultra processed foods, weight loss, inflammatory diets on our in our board approved continuing education courses for physical therapists on specific for nutrition. So if you like what you see here, click the link, subscribe, and sign up for our courses today. Have a great day. Bye.